Microphone test, meow meow. Alright, we're good. What was I doing in this game? I don't remember. It's been like a week since we last played. Hello. Welcome back to Bonk Souls 3. I think... Let me check my bonfire list here. Okay, yeah, we had just reached the Profaned Capital, so I think we're gonna do that next. I want to check something first.
What?
If I reinforce this... No, it doesn't seem to give any more damage reduction. That sucks. So, I'll keep dodging. I'm using the Grass Crest Shield as a stamina recovery deal. Anyway, hello. Welcome back to Dark Souls 3. We're trucking right along. Let's see, last time we went around in Irithyll and explored that pretty thoroughly. And then we did Enter Londo, most of it, but not the boss there. And we progressed some NPC questlines, and we are on track for the Lord of Hollows ending, which is the one I want to do, which is good. Oh, don't. Do not fall. Alright, so now we are almost finished with Siegfried's questline, and to do that, we gotta go kill the boss here next. So we'll do that, and try not to die in the process. Ow! She said as she immediately gets hit by a fireball. Yeah, you come back over here, valiant gargoyle-ass enemy. I don't want to get sniped by fireballs. Shit. Hit him? Okay, good. I'm so glad I can three-shot those things. They can be way tougher than that if you're not spec'd out for them. I've found. Oh good, some... I keep mistiming on my dodges. Maybe if I just run, I'll be fine? Seems like it. Okay. Now, the Profaned Capital isn't very big, but it is chock-a-block with dudes. People definitely say it like that. Alright, these jailers, I don't think they do the max health debuff, but they can shoot fire, which is its own problem. Alright, that was a little sloppy. And, you know, given that I haven't played in a week, that makes sense, but worked out just fine. Let me try and sneak up on this gentleman. I don't think you can backstab them, but I can bonk the hell out of them. So I will do that. Boss is over there. Fireball ladies are over here. Hi, ladies. Oop, didn't mean to kick there. Alright, now we don't have to worry about the fireball shooting at us. Although, I think those enemies do respawn, so... that is a problem, but as long as we clear out this area in one go, we should be fine. And I'm fairly confident in my abilities to do that. Fairly confident, not like 100% confident. This is Dark Souls after all. These games are still pretty hard. Thanks for the single rusted coin. That was definitely worth running all the way out here, she said sarcastically. Okay, let's go clear out this area next. There are even more of these ladies, and I'm fairly certain that that chest is a mimic. Let me put my kukris on. Try and aggro these ladies one at a time. Yeet! Their little trot over to you is so funny. Yeet! Oh, I managed to attract 2 of them, possibly. Well, one of them was just like, hey, what the hell was the deal with that? And then she became incurious just as quickly. Hey, ladies. You want to come over here? There's a gargoyle here! I forgot about the gargoyle. Alright, you gotta go first. Ow. Okay. It would be helpful to actually have my Estus on, so I can heal. Alright, that was a little sloppy, again, but it worked out, again. She can't keep getting away with this. I can and I will. I hope. Yeet. Any of you other ladies want to come over here? Ow. I love big bonks. I love big bonks so much. If you could get over here, I think one of those chests is also a mimic. I don't want to bonk it accidentally before I'm ready for it. Now then, you. Oh, nope. Not a mimic. And a free ember. Chest number 2. Mimic. Ah! Get knifed, nerd. Thank you for the shield I probably won't use. I missed. They're both mimics. That's so mean. Ow. Ow. Okay. Whew. Good. I think that gold coins like increase your item discovery for a little bit, but that's not especially helpful in most cases. Okay, boss time. This should be pretty easy. This boss isn't the most difficult to begin with, and since we've done certain actions throughout the game, well, you'll see. But I do want to make sure I'm fully healed first.
Yhorm, old friend. I, secret of the Knights of Katarina. have come to uphold my promise. Let the sun shine upon this Lord of Cinder.
Alright, Sigrid, you distract the boss for a little bit. I need to go grab something from the other end of the boss room. Yoink! Okay, so the gimmick with Yhorm here is that,
Forgive me.
yeah. He takes very little damage from most other attacks, but if we use the Storm Ruler and power it up with its weapon art, we can hit him for big bonks. Ow. If I can remember how it works. Yeah. Right. Gotta do that. Hey-ya! It takes forever to charge up, though, is the problem. Just gotta do this a few more times and we're golden. Ow! Hey, Sigurd, where are you, bud? Did he get killed? He might have gotten killed. I've never had that happen. Okay, good. I was worried that was going to miss. Woo! Ow! Hey-ya! One more should do it. There we go. Yhorm the Giant has fallen. Oh no, Sigrid died too! Oh man, that sucks. If he survives the fight, you can like talk to him afterwards and, you know, he'll give his monologue, but damn it, I wasn't expecting him to just die immediately. That sucked. Man, that's kind of a bummer. Well, we finished Sigrid's questline, but at what cost? Back to Firelink, I guess. There's nothing for it. That's just how these games go sometimes. That's really unfortunate. Alright, let's look at the soul of Yhorm here. Soul of Yhorm the Giant. Yhorm is the descendant of an ancient conqueror, but was asked by the very people once subjugated to lead them, serving as both a weighty blade and a stone-hard shield. And we also have 2 copies of Storm Ruler. Greatsword with a broken blade, also known as the Giant Slayer, for the residual strength of storm that brings giants to their knees. Yhorm the Giant once held 2 of these, but gave one to the humans who doubted him, and left the other to a dear friend, Sigurd, before facing his fate as a Lord of Cinder. Obviously, the whole storm effect only works when you're in that boss room during that boss fight. Also, I think maybe this ancient conqueror that's being talked about might be the Giant Lord from Dark Souls 2. It's unclear, but Seems possible. Seems plausible. Can we make anything cool from this? Yhorm the Giant, Yhorm the Giant. Yhorm's Grey Axe, 38 strength? Seriously? Anything else? Great Shield, 40 strength. A great machete wielded long ago by Yhorm the Giant. Yhorm once lumbered on the front lines with a great shield, but one day, in place of his shield, a left-hand notch was added to his machete, enabling the smashing technique that would become the legacy of his later years. Oh nice, it has the Warcry skill too. Great shield used long ago by Yhorm the Giant increases the user's poise. As a lord, Yhorm risked everything and fought unflinchingly as a one-man vanguard. Following the loss of the one he wished to protect, he forsook his shield. I guess we'll go ahead and make this. I might not be able to use it anytime soon, but I will make it.
Welcome,
Hey, Firekeeper. Anything new to say? No.
Very well, then hey.
Let's see, what do I want? Right, trying to get my stam to 25.
Farewell, Ashmate.
Buy this. Is there anything else I might want to buy from you? Doesn't seem like it. Just some armor sets that I don't really want to wear. That might be useful somewhere down the line. I don't know, but couldn't hurt.
Oh, and
Let's see. I'll buy one of these. Could be useful to have them in my back pocket. For a later time.
goodbye.
Yuria doesn't really have anything I want, neither does any of the other merchants. I can buy large shards, but I need chunks. Speaking of which... what? Right, I have this great club here. I could catch it up if I wanted. Alright, and now it's just barely stronger with our infused large club at the same level.
Pretty.
But is the weight cost worth it? Let's see. Go over to a relatively safe neutral area. Seems to be literally the same moveset. Well, the R2 is different. It's the R2 of the large club is a jumping attack. Still got Warcry, which changes the R2 into a wombo combo. I can still fast roll, so sure. Let's use it for a while. Let's see. I think next we want to go back to Anor Londo and go fight the boss there. We're going to be fighting a lot of bosses today, I think. Which is fine with me. I'm going to want to infuse this thing at some point. Not right now. I'll worry about it later, but that would be helpful. Don't care. The good thing about this boss run back is that it's pretty short, but the bad thing is that it is chock-a-block with dangerous enemies. Ah. Alright, time to fight Aldrich, Devourer of Gods. And look! He's in the middle of eating Gwendolyn. Isn't that horrible? this is gonna be arduous, I can tell. Ow! I gotta get away from him when he does that. Yeah. Hold still and let me hit you. You don't have to hit the front part of him, luckily. I don't know if that even does more damage. Alright, he's in phase 2. Which means this attack is way more annoying. Ah! This might be problematic. Get away! Oh, this is bad. God, the arrow attack is so much worse in phase 2. Ow! I am just getting hit by everything. That goes through the pillars. Noted. Yeah. Eat it. Come on. Get him, get him, get him. No! I ran out of stamina. I ran out of stamina right as I was about to kill him. I got too greedy. Damn it. Yeah. Okay, let's try that again. Hold on. This reduces fire damage. That's a... I don't remember if the normal crest shield is in this game. I don't want to deal with this. I don't remember if the normal crest shield is in this game. I hope it is, but I don't have it on me to help negate magic damage, which is the big problem in this fight. Stop that. Yeah. Piss off. Maybe I should have saved that until phase 2, but I already didn't do that. Oh my god! Okay, he does take more damage if you hit the front of him. That's good to know. Don't do that. Come on. This attack's annoying. Stop zoning me out. Hold still. Really? He phase 2's already? You're not even halfway dead, bud. Ow. Damn it, I thought I dodged that. I thought I dodged that too! Oh my god, this dude's annoying as hell. Get out of there. This is so precarious. Come on. Ow. He's almost dead. I just gotta get him. God. Shit! I got trapped by the damn pillar. Alright, this dude's annoying. It's the quicker bosses that get me. Since I'm going all in on big bonks. I don't remember this dude being that hard, but clearly I'm mistaken in that. At least dodging that's pretty consistent. And the Silver Knights tend to piss off when you once you get in here. I need the extra health to survive this boss. I probably could have done Yhorm just fine without the Ember health, but not this dude. Terrible first start. Not off to a great start. Pillar. That was way too early of a dodge. Damn it, dude. He's so squirrely for a horrible worm thing. Stop dodging all my hits inexplicably. I didn't mean to do that twice in a row. They don't stack. God, he phase 2 so early. I wish he wouldn't. I wish he wouldn't do this either. You basically have to stay away from him when he fires off the arrows. God, that attack lasts so long! And I'm dead. Shit. I am having a lot of trouble. Just gotta keep chipping at it, and I'll get him eventually, I'm sure. If I had failed to dodge that, I would have been kind of upset, not gonna lie. Okay, that time juking them worked out better. I'm gonna save my Ember for phase 2. Why are you like this, Aldrich? I'm not gonna bother with my souls. I was holding on to like 300 of them. That's not really much of anything at this point in the game. Whoa. Thanks for making me lose my lock on, you jerk. Alright, I've gotta go away from him after 2 hits. I don't have the speed with this weapon to do 3 hit. Oh, piss off. Ow! Just run. Okay. Now we're in a good spot. Stop doing that. Ow! That was life hunt sight, by the way, which he can use to heal himself. Very rude of him. Where'd he go? Ah, he's right there. God damn it. God, his arrow attack sucks so hard in phase 2. Lock onto him, please? Video game? Hello? Oh my god. Quit that shit. He's almost dead. Stop that. There's gotta be a better way to dodge that. I guess I should just try and run away when he does it. Which is annoying. I'm already doing that for every single attack he does. Yeah, actually that worked out pretty well. Don't get greedy. He's almost dead anyway. No, come on. Running in a circle seems to work pretty well for that, actually. Die, 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 die! Get out of the fire. Oh my god. Whew.
Unkindled one. The fire fades and awaits its one last lord. Prince Lothric is in your hands. Please save his soul.
Well then. And we suddenly find ourselves here. This happens after you kill whichever it is, whichever of the Lords of Cinder you kill third, by the way. So this could have happened after Yhorm.
Prince Lothric is in your hands. Please save his soul. Tell him what he must be, a law.
Thanks. We're not dealing with this right now. I'm going back to Firelink. I am fully tapped out on Estus. Also, we didn't get to look around in the area after Aldrich's boss room. Can we even warp back to his boss room, or... We can. That's nice.
Welcome us. Very well taken.
I would like more stamina, please, and more health.
Farewell, Ashen One.
And I don't think there's really anything else we can do right now, actually. Oh, hold on. Well, first of all, we can go do the thing I said we could do. And after we do this, we can progress an NPC quest. A little bit. I'm glad this bonfire has already been lit. Very helpful. I don't remember offhand if there's anything up here. It doesn't seem like there is. Which, you know, fair enough. There's some curtains. Shout out to curtains. Of course, Guinevere is long gone, leaving only the Sun Princess ring behind. Ring associated with Guinevere, Princess of Sunlight and eldest daughter of Gwyn, the First Lord. The ring is vaguely warm like a beam of sunlight and gradually restores HP. Probably extremely slowly, if I had to guess. Guinevere left her home with a great many other deities and became a wife and mother, raising several heavenly children. Not that we're gonna learn about any of that shit in this game. She's just not here. That taken care of. There's nothing left for us here in Anor Londo. We'll head back to the Undead Settlement and warp to the Cliff Underside bonfire and go back to the Curse-Rotted Greatwood boss room for some NPC quest shenanigans. Oh, also, now that we've killed 3 of the Lords of Cinder, the sky's all funny. Sort of like the progression of the night in Bloodborne, but not as involved. But the state of the game world has definitely changed. And the frame rate did definitely chug for a second there for some reason. And look, we find another summon sign. Answer Sirris's call for cooperation? We will.
Finally found you. Just as I promised, Grandpa. Remember?
Jesus. Let's keep her on. Let's keep Aldrich here on us, since Sirris doesn't have a whole lot of health. He's a tanky MF. Stop that. Stun lock him. Duh. There we go. That was a little perilous for a second there, but we did it.
Good night, Granddad.
Kind of morbid, but you're welcome. And now we can pick up his equipment, in the Curse Rite of Greatwood boss arena, if we so choose. But I'm just gonna go back to Firelink. I'll maybe go pick that up off screen. Don't really want to fiddle with it right now at this very instant. And we'll talk to Sirris real quick.
Oh, there you are.
Hello.
I'm afraid I've involved you in my affairs, over a little promise at that. My sincerest thanks for your assistance. At last, my grandfather will rest in peace, and I can die. But there is one last. May I take a vow? To serve you as a knight.
Sure.
Oh, I am most grateful. I, Sirris, do hereby serve as your faithful knight. Wherever, whenever I am needed. My loyalty shall never waver. Blessing of the moon upon your journey. If I may ever be of assistance, I am your knight, forever and true. Blessing of the...
Alright, now we can summon Sirris for a couple of bosses. And once we kill the final Lord of Cinder, her questline will be complete. So that's one less thing to worry about. Now then. Let's go back to Vort's boss room bonfire and go back to where High Priest Emma was. And we can see about that basin she gave us. Let's take a look at that. Once we get there anyway. Well, maybe I should do it now, because there are some enemies near that boss room and yada yada yada, enemy aggro, etc. You know how it is. The Basin of Vows. Chalice used in old ceremony in which Lothric knights take their vows. It is only a formality now, but it remains as an empty practice. Place this basin at a statue of a beheading knight. We'll go do that real quick. Excuse me. Not interested. Mm-hmm. Once again, a short boss run back that is nonetheless quite dangerous. I think they're physically prevented from coming in here, which is nice. Yes, thank you. We didn't even get a prompt, I just walked up to it. It's time to fight the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. This is one of my favorite bosses in this game. She's so, like, mysterious and ethereal and cool. Ow! Ow! Piss. And I get grabbed immediately. I think I'm dead. Yeah. Nice, I got two-shot. I don't remember her moveset all that well. So we might be here for a minute while I mute the microphone to take a drink. Excuse me. I would love to have a stronger weapon than this, but I don't know where I could get any chunks offhand. We could go do that. We could go do the demon ruins, but ow, piss off. But I don't remember offhand if you actually find any chunks there. Alright, Dancer, let's try this again. Not off to a great start. God, these dodge timings are gonna kill me. Not off to a great start. I'm gonna save my embers for right now. I know I've got like 30 something of them, but they're not in unlimited supply. No, come on, I escaped that. I disagree, video game. Whatever. Okay. The initial plunge is not safe to attack after. Ow! Ooh, I staggered it. Alright, phase 2 time. He has a lot of deadly attacks, including that one. It's nice to know that you can stagger her. I'm just gonna top up, just in case. Yep. Ow. No! I could have had her, but I backed myself into a corner trying to use that ember. That was 100% on me. Still, she doesn't feel nearly as bad as Aldrich. I think I got her. I gotta play better. You know how it is. I've still got 32 embers. So I'm good on that front, but I'm gonna try and save those as much as I can. Piss off, dude. Nobody cares. Y'all are like beginning of the game enemies. Go away. I love her like thudding, echoey footsteps. It's so otherworldly. Like, what is this lady's deal? I don't know. Huh? Like, that grab attack is so easy to dodge. I've gotten got by it twice. Ow. Yeah, you can do that from over there, that's fine. Ow. This is fine. Use it now. There we go. Got a little more health to work with. Ow, that hits twice. Gotcha. Respect to personal space. I don't know how the piss I dodged any of that, but I'll take it. I hit it twice. Remember? I don't think this attack buff lasts very long, but I don't really need it to. Ow! Here's this attack. You can, like, outspace that weirdly easily. Whew, okay. 3 tries for Dancer. That's not so bad. Oh, I forgot to look at Aldrich's soul. We'll do that in a second. Soul of the Dancer. The Pontiff Sulivan bestowed a double slashing sword upon a distant daughter of the former royal family, ordering her to serve first as a dancer, and then as an outrider knight, the equivalent to exile. And for Aldrich we have... When Aldrich ruminated on the fading of the fire, it inspired visions of a coming age of the deep sea. He knew the path would be arduous, but he had no fear. He would devour the gods himself. Alright, before we head back to Firelink, let's place this basin, so I don't have to worry about it later. Ominous, but the way forward has been opened. But of course, we'll head back first. See if I can make anything cool out of those souls, and if not, then I will happily hold on to them / spend them for more levels. More levels are always good. Hey, Firekeeper.
Very well, then hey.
There we go.
Farewell, Admin.
We have reached the HP soft cap. I'm still going to put more points into it, probably. Having a nice round 30 vigor sounds good to me. Let's see. That's a miracle. That's a miracle. This is a dex weapon, so I'm not interested. That is a bow. Not interested. Okay. I'll go ahead and spin these. I can get one more level out of it. Yes, please.
Welcome. Very well, then hey.
More stamina.
Very well.
Oops. Alright. Off to the next destination. Was just checking NPC quests on the wiki.. I think we're good for now to just continue playing the game for a little bit. So I'm gonna do that. And clear my throat. Feels weirdly dark in here. Alright, that way leads to an optional area, and I do want to do that, but later, not right now. We will worry about that at another time. Right, that's annoying. Those guys can buff these guys, which is annoying. That was surprisingly little damage considering he's been buffed. But, you know, that's fine. I'll take it. Oof. Ow. That really hurt. Could have killed me. That could have killed me too. These guys are no joke. Thanks to the Estus recharge. Right, that is a shortcut elevator for later. So I won't worry about it right now. I will worry about these dang Baldur Knights. Yeah, you come over here. I don't want to deal with two of you at once. Seems like I'm dealing with two of you at once. Run away. Run away. Okay, that seemed to have actually worked as far as de-aggroing them goes. Can you not cross this threshold, buddy? Whatever. I am taking a lot of dumb hits. Ow! Case in point. Stop that. God. Relentless. Thankfully the bonfire, the next bonfire, is pretty close by, so I'm not the most worried about this, even though maybe I should be. Get outpoised, nerd. Whew. Quit that. This place does not mess around. Bonfire! I knew this was here, which is why I wasn't so... Which is why I wasn't as worried about those dudes as I maybe should have been. Also, super easy to draw their attention on accident, so... trying not to do that. There wasn't like a ladder or anything I could have knocked down, I don't think. Oh, this is... Wow, that's... cool. I'm just gonna warp back to where I just was. Don't want to deal with those night assholes again if I can help it. And I can, in fact, help it in this specific instance. Why does it take so long to load this when I was just here? Whatever. We're in Lothric Castle. Spoiler alert. Are you a mimic? Nope. Thanks for the armor set I'm not going to use. Chunks! We can get a fair few Titanite chunks here, which is why I'm doing this now. I want to power up our weapon. If I can get it to +9, then we can go ahead and go past that and get it to +10, because Siegfried kindly gave us a slab as part of his quest. And wasn't that generous of him? Yeah, come over here, please. I can see the guy behind the barricade. I don't want to mess with both of you at once. Come on. Come on. Easy does it now. I disagree with the amount of poise that rickety shield affords you. But whatever, I'm not a level designer. Game designer. Chunk! Excuse me? Oh, hello. And goodbye. They must have climbed up from the ledge. You know, I'm not sure. Maybe the, wood club fashioned from the branch of a giant tree. So, it's just normal wood, but I guess it's just really, really old. Also, hi Ravenoff, thanks for tuning in. We're in Lothric Castle. I remembered you being here. Oh, you got poise, huh? Alright, you're gonna be a little tough to deal with, I imagine. You can throw the axes! That's so silly. You got a weird moveset, my dude. Quit that, jeez. What is that guy's problem? Yes, the tiny wings on the big boy are amusing. I agree. Is there anything even up here? Yes. Winged Knight set. Next to a cool portrait painting. Sacred Bloom Shield. Bottomless Pit to mine death. The usual things. Why is Twitch labeling this game as games plus demos? I'm very obviously playing Dark Souls 3. And I apparently need to, like, download an extension to even change that, which is silly. Anyway. Ah! Ow. So you can play that game, buddy. I was not quite spaced far enough away. Thank you for the Estus refill. I get hit with an anti-Estus, so I can't heal myself for the time being. I gotta be very careful. Ooh. Okay. Disagree. Chunks. Stop that. Who threw that? It's you up there. We don't have any way to deal with him right now. Also, there are these things. I don't know what they are. They're not really elaborated on very much, but they're certainly freaky. I'll give them that. Moving on. That was just an empty set of armor. Okay, this will be our home base for a little bit. How many chunks do I have? 4. I'm gonna wait until I get a couple more, and then I'll upgrade our club to +8 instead of just +7. I feel like that would be more helpful in the long run. Damn it. I tried to backstab him. Didn't quite work out. Ooh! Outspaced him. Love to see it. I'm avoiding the big obvious bridge. You will find out why momentarily. There are count them, two dragons up there. We are, I don't want to deal with that right now. So I simply won't. Yeah, you. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. I find myself in a bit of a situation. Oh, that man's dead, I think. I think Puss Boy killed him on accident. I'll take it. Nice! I have enough stamina to just wombo him to death. That's gonna be so nice to be able to one-shot those dudes. It's going to be so nice. So nice, I said it thrice. 2 of them. Where are my kukris? Yeet. Get over here. I'm not fighting more than one of you nerds at a time. I know better. Come on. Come on. Okay, I maybe shouldn't fully expend my stamina against these guys. They're deadly. There we go. Yoink. Damn it. Yeah. This is fine. See? It's fine. Everything worked out. There is nothing over here. Man, this looks like a prime spot for an illusory wall. Alas, it is not. Right. Gotta be very careful here. Don't want to draw the attention of the dragons. Thank you for the gem I won't use. Yep. An annoying gentleman down here, and we don't have an elevator cheese for this man. We can stagger him though. Ooh, I'm dead. That is called getting greedy. And it will kill you in these games every single time. Don't think it won't. That's okay, we can go get our stuff. It's gonna take a hot minute with all the gentlemen in the way, but we can do it. Yep. You're very intimidating. Come on, get over here. Go away. And now you next, please. And thank you. It doesn't seem especially feasible to run past these dudes, is why I'm fighting them. Yeah, I'll deal with you later, buddy. You can wait your turn. I didn't fall long enough to get a plunge attack there. That's fine. Don't need to go back that way. These guys are so annoying. I seem to have found kind of a cheese. Thanks to some jank hitboxes. Oh, God. Piss off! Seriously? That two-shot me? Ugh. Hate these dudes. And I'm sitting on like 40k souls. I can't just ignore this. Alright, let's try this again. Maybe once I get back to the Outrider Knight, I'll ember myself up, give myself more HP to work with. That seems like maybe a good idea. Come on, over here, please. Stop taking your sweet time and run over here. Thank you. Whoa! Thanks for the assist. Ow! Stop that. Stop that too. Ugh. The circus is in town because I am doing some clown shit right now. Getting greedy. Heal. Thank Christ. Mimic check. Okay, good. Twinkling Titanite. Oh, there's another one. Mimic check. Okay, good. It's important to do your mimic checks. There's... How many chests are down here? One of these has got to be a mimic. It's not this one. They wouldn't just pile 4 treasure chests in the same room and not have one of them be a mimic. I'm scared right now. That's too generous. Did they think that the Outrider Knight was sufficient guard? Because they usually don't. They're usually happy to be mean. I thought there was an illusory wall down here. I guess there's not. Fair enough. Anyway. Before I deal with all that shit, we're backtracking a little bit. Plunging attack. Alright, maybe I just have enough DPS to just ignore this dude, essentially. That seems to be the case. Sorry about the extremely loud sounds. Those dudes love to yell. If there's one thing that is consistent about these games, it is that there are certain specific enemies that just love to yell. Glad I got rid of him. Lightning urns. Might be useful. Stop it! Yeah, that is true. Being a horrible, tar dragon abomination is a pretty good reason for yelling. I will grant you that. There are suddenly way more of you here. Where did you all come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I almost died making that stupid joke. But I didn't. I'm almost out of friggin' Estus, but I'm not. Oh, god damn it, there's another one of you. Okay. Ow. That's quite the spinny. Whew. The big bonks haven't failed me yet. Thanks for the crossbow I'm not gonna use. Okie doke. This seems like a good time to retreat for now. I'm gonna go back and stock up at Firelink. Upgrade my club a couple times. Etc.
Welcome us. Very well then.
Yeah, more health.
Farewell, Agni.
Ah, it is what? And I can upgrade this to +8. Boom shakalaka. can I infuse it with anything? I can make it heavy. I will do this. Shout out to strength scaling.
Pretty.
30k? I think I can get there for another level. Pop this. Yep, that's more than enough. Thank you. More stam.
Farewell, Ashley.
Alright, we're in business. Back to the Dragon Barracks. Now, if I can just find a few more chunks to get my club to +9, we can go ahead and, excuse me, take it all the way to +10. And then we'll really be in business. In fact, how many chunks do I have? 1. So I think I need 5 more chunks. Alright, I do gotta go back down here to avoid the dragons. Which means we do gotta kill these nerds again. But this is a well-practiced, choreographed routine at this point. If you could just come over here, please. Out of line of sight of the archer gentleman. Ow. Not like that. That'll work. Not pleased about having to use an Estus so soon, but whatever. Get backstabbed. Or back-clubbed, as the case may be. Ow. Oh good, I got anti-Estus. I love that for me. I do love the Estus recharge, I'll take that. Yeah, I can one-shot you finally. Get down here. Get down here. You have no problem doing that every other time. Come on. Whatever. I will ignore you. Oh, I can just come kill you. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Where am I running? I think I'm running straight across. In a second, once the dragons calm down. You good, buddy? What is he doing? Whatever, I'm going for it. That's exactly what he wanted me to do! That could have been a lot worse. Ah, where did you come from? Where are all of you coming from? I'm gonna need you to stop that shit. Thank you. Kill you, kill you. Kill you. definitely kill you. Nice, I can one-shot them. Titanite scale. Handy dandy. Oh, I thought that was a guy. That was not, in fact, a guy. Just some background debris. Mimic check. Knew it. Oh god, it's one of these. Ugh. Mimics first started crawling on all fours like that, horrible, in Dark Souls 2. It was pretty bad there too. Ow. Could not dodge out of the way. Had too much inertia from my attack there. Oh, I missed an item. Obviously, I need to go grab that before I do anything else. Obviously, I need to fall down the ladder before I do anything else. Havoc physics, baby. There are a few things in video games that outmatch the simple joy of just breaking shit by rolling into it. You know what I mean? A chunk. Doesn't seem like there's anything down there, so I will not drop. Let's wait on going that way. There's a dragon. Clear all this flammable debris out of the way first. Okay. Now we gotta kill this thing. I think it'll stay in place. Let's see how you like this. He doesn't like that very much. Oh, Christ! I got cursed. Oh, that sucks. I forgot that they did that. Oh no. This area is a pain in the ass. I would like to at least get to the end of it before the end of stream, but they're not making it easy on me, that's for sure. Okay, fair enough. That's right, it's time to kill these enemies again. Actually, let me try just running past them, see how that works out for me. Not very well so far. Okay. I at least lost the aggro of the axe gentleman. Seemingly. That's fine, I don't want to pick up whatever that is right now anyway. Slapstick ladder shenanigans, classic Dark Souls. Okay, let's maybe give that shit a wide berth. They don't like fire, so I can use that to my advantage to get a few free hits in. Like that. Easy peasy. Got some good stuff from that, and one of the dragons is permanently dead now. Which is great for me. It's gonna take some doing to get to the other one, I think. Well, yeah, less good for the dragon, but he's the one impeding my progress. He should have thought about that. God damn it. Hold on. I gotta kill these dudes before I can ban the spam bot. Let me just go ahead and ban you. Thank you for going away. Now then, let's go back this way. Should be able to more easily grab some things. It is a little spooky how the other dragon is just chilling out there. Not gonna lie. Yeah, you're right. It did at that. This game, if nothing else, this game is pretty good at giving you really cool vistas to look at. Ooh, an undead bone shard. Don't mind if I do. Plunging attack. I missed. That's fine. Quit that shit. You too. We're doing fine. I'm mostly on full health. I have 9 Estus. I can just run back around. Everything is fine and dandy here in Lothric Castle. Pay no attention to the horrific screams of the damned. Everything is peachy. Go away, dude. Nobody cares. More firebombs, thank you. Speaking of which, I can go ahead and take those off my hotbar. Don't need them for the time being. More beheaded knight statues, mysterious. That should get this gate open, yep. Shortcut unlocked. You, and there's... I think it's that guy over there who will power him up, which I don't want. So let me just ignore you for a second. Ow! This is fine. Everything's fine. Okay, losing my lock on thanks to camera shenanigans is less fine. But we're good. We made it out okay. Let's see, what else is in here? Now that I can more easily look around. Oh, hello. Goodbye. That tells me that maybe there's another Balder Knight around here. Is there? I don't know for sure, but oh, there he is. And he's buffed. Good. I love when the enemies are buffed. It makes them tougher to kill. Good, the buff wore off. Hiya! Goodbye. And thank you for the chunk. How many of those do we have now? 5. Just one more. We can fully upgrade our club. I'm excited! I would love to get that taken care of before we fight the boss here. But if not, then I will find some way to make it work. Yeah, I'm not a fan either. Of course, for better and for worse, and let's be real, it's always for worse, that's not a problem unique to these games. That's just something you gotta deal with 3D action games, well, 3D games in general. Is a chance that the camera will just screw you over for no particular reason. Programming video games is very hard, especially in 3D. I'm not trying to, like, excuse it or anything. It's still annoying, but, you know. It is what it is. And that was a Titanite scale. Contraption does not move. This is a shortcut elevator for later, I suppose. Anything over here? There's a drop off onto the roof. I'll worry about that in a second. Yoink. The red tearstone ring. I will never use this. I'm too scared. I am too much of a coward. This is a survivable fall, right? Just barely, but yes. Oh, that sounds mean. Looking forward to that in my inevitable playthrough of that game. Kaitha's Chime. Oh, shit, we're back above these 2 Balder Knights. Alright, if I can aggro one, I might get him to move out of the way. That worked out pretty well, actually. Later, losers. Never mind that they're chasing after me now, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, there should be a little more to look at here in this area before we deal with the boss. Sunlight metal. Fairly certain there should be a ladder somewhere near here. Yep, there it is. Right. Let's look up the ladder first. And we'll deal with the other dragon in a moment. Momentarily. I have a lot of souls, I'm just now noticing. And there are dudes up here. I should maybe be careful. Chunk! We can fully upgrade our weapon? Let's finish looking around first. Oh good, there's an axe gentleman. Ow. I did not time that properly. Yeah, if you could get over here, please. Not like that. Thanks for the great axe. Alright, I'm probably not going to fight the boss on this run. I will almost assuredly go dump my souls into levels first. Ow! How dare you? Before I go down there, is there anything up here that I should be aware of, Mr. Video Game? Anything at all? Doesn't seem like it. Knight's Ring? I'll look at that later when we're in a safer place, but I think that raises your strength by 5 when it's equipped. Hey, buddy. Oh, that's not fair that the buff got off. Go away. We're already doing pretty good damage. We are gonna pray at the altar of sunlight if you want. We are gonna wreck shop by the time we, or once we finish upgrading our club here. It's gonna be great. Mimic check. No. Good, quite frankly. Shortcut elevator? That I'm looking at very closely for secrets. Shortcut elevator. Kind of an annoying one because it spits you some distance from the bonfire, but it exists all the same. It would probably, words are hard sometimes, it would probably be faster to warp to the Dancer's bonfire and then run to the elevator from there. Go ahead and send you back down. Alright, now let's deal with this over here. Whoa! I think maybe I will give myself some extra HP to work with since I only have 2 Estus Sips. That's 100% a Mimic. I'm not dealing with that right now. Ow! Let me lock on. There we go. Sorry about all the yelling. Free chunks, a few embers, a large shard, and a free soul. Very nice. Take those back off. Doesn't seem to be anything else around here, so we can deal with the obvious mimic with a single Estus. Maybe not my smartest decision, but it's one that I'm making anyway. Okay, here we go. Woo! No! Shit! Let go! Let go! Woo! Okay. Get me the hell out of here. Now we can take on the boss of that area with full resources. Full and better resources. Ah, does what? Every great club plus 9 and plus 10. Booyah. I don't have any... Oops. Don't have any Estus shards, do I? No. That's fine.
Welcome, host. Very well, then.
One of each. Once we get both of these to 30, I'm going to start working on getting our strength up to the soft cap of 40.
Farewell,
Which should be
Marshal.
helpful. And I need to remember to burn this undead bone shard while I have it. There we go. Anything I can spend these on that I might want to?
Ashen one.
I know what I can buy.
You know, I was thinking about
Right.
leaving for another round of thieving. There must be something of use in Lothric Castle. I'm aware of the danger. That castle is a death trap.
You're telling me, buddy.
Not a single man has returned from the castle unscathed, even back in the day. But I don't want to sit around and die a petty rat. And I consider myself your friend. Thank you for placing your trust in me. Don't you worry. I know Lothric like the back of my hand.
This is the last round of pillaging you can send Grey Rat on. Don't worry about the implications of that statement.
Goodbye. I will leave for some time. So long for now. Do stay safe, you hear? Oh, and don't you worry. I know Lothric like the back of my hand. Goodbye. Do stay safe, you hear? Or my efforts will have been for naught.
Take care out there, Grey Rat. Alright, let's go fight a boss. Yeah, let's word back to the dancer so we can get to the elevator a little more easily. Making pretty good progress, I think. I've been stalled here and there a little bit by the various things that we've had to fight, but things have worked out. We're considerably more powerful than when we started out. Gained a lot of levels. Doing pretty good, I think. Excuse me. Elevator is over here. Very convenient. Kind of a slow elevator, though. Needlessly slow. Anyway, boss time! It's the Dragonslayer Armour. I like this boss a lot, actually. It's pretty cool. Very solid, just a one-on-one knight fight. Pretty good moveset. Nice and readable. Ow, I say as I immediately get hit. Just a pretty solid boss. Not my favorite, but I do like it a lot. You gotta be careful with that. He can fake you out with it. And with our plus 10 bonking stick, we're doing pretty good damage. Ow! Do not need to be trading hits with him, that's for sure. Of course, now that we're in phase 2, we do have to worry about the projectiles those weird spectral butterfly things are shooting out. But that's like an occasional thing. Wow, that completely blocks damage, huh? Ow! Ow! I thought I dodged that. I thought I dodged the— no! I could have won that if I hadn't been knocked off the arena. I'm a little salty about that. Only a little salty, but, you know, the salt is there. So rude. Ring out! What is this, Soul Calibur? Virtua Fighter? Insert other fighting game here where that applies? Very rude, regardless. Alright, I only had like 400 souls, so I'm not going to worry about my soul pickup. I'm not going to worry about embering myself immediately either. This guy's moveset is pretty readable, so... very submissive and readable, so I think I'll be fine. I just gotta get the patterns down a little more is all. Like, I don't know, this is one of the more reasonable... You could pretty reasonably fight this dude first try, I think, if you were a new player. Not a guarantee, obviously, but... I don't know. Yeah, probably Soul Calibur. Alright, buddy, let's go. Got too greedy. This is fine. Ow! Didn't want to trade hits there. Duh. Did that way too early. Damn it. Ow. Keeps faking me out with combos. I keep thinking he'll do an individual hit and then he doesn't. Ah! This is fine. How'd that miss? Ow. I've almost got him. This is fine. Come on. One more hit. Yeah! 2 tries. Whew. Not bad. Let's look at that soul we just got. Soul of the Dragonslayer Armour. The Dragonslayer Armour, controlled by the Pilgrim Butterfly, lost its master long ago, but still remembers their sporting hunts. I'm gonna wait a little bit before we go back to Firelink. Fairly certain there's a couple of things we can grab here. Like this. Chunk. There's another bonfire just right here. Grand Archives Key. Key to the main entrance to the Grand Archives of Lothric. With the fire fading and the spreading pus of man tainting the castle, the Grand Archives closed its doors for good. Today, only a few of its keys remain. This one likely belonged to Gotthard, one of the king's Black Hands who fled the castle. I'm just gonna open this door, but we're not doing the Grand Archives right now. We're gonna wait on that a little bit. First, we're gonna go back to Firelink, and then we're gonna do some optional stuff. This game has a lot of optional stuff, which I'm a big fan of. Hey, Firekeeper.
Welcome, host. Very well, then.
30 and 30. Good. Now we can focus on our strength.
Farewell, Ashni.
Yeah, Grey Rat's not here. I need to give Irina a tome. I forgot to do that earlier. Yeah, Real Divine Tome of Lothric.
Oh, Champion of Ash, do you wish to hear a tale? Oh, you've brought me a Braille Divine Tome.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can tell new tales of miracles. Tales of the greater miracles can be quite the epics. What fun we will have.
Irina here, she does have a quest, but it consists of, like, buying all the miracles you can from her, and...
Have a pleasant journey, Champion of Ash. I pray for your safety.
We're not doing a faith build, so I'm just gonna wait to do that until, basically the end of the game. It'll be fine, don't worry about it. Can I make anything cool from the Dragonslayer Armour? Hey, Ludleth. No new dialogue. Got a Dragonslayer Great Axe and the Dragonslayer Great Shield. Melted iron Great Axe that once formed part of the Dragonslayer Armour. thickly imbued with the power of lightning. Use skill to draw upon the techniques used to slay the arch-dragons. Melted iron shield, yada yada. The shield offers high protection to lightning, which the Dragonslayer commanded as his own, and its skill has faint echoes of the Dragonslayer's own fighting style. Sure. I'll make the axe. I might not use it, but I'll make it.
Treat the Firekeeper not with discourtesy. She is much like thee. Prisoners both, kept to link the fire.
I don't think there's anything else I want to buy right now. Let's see. Where do I want to go next? You know what? Let's go do the Demon Ruins. We'll spend probably the bulk of the rest of stream running around in here, if I had to guess. I waited until now to do this place because this area is tough. It's real tough, and it's maze-like, and it's easy to get lost, and there's like a million illusory walls here, which just makes the maziness worse. And the enemies down here are also tough, but now that we're level 76 and we have a fully upgraded bonking stick, that aspect should at least be a little easier. Yeah, look at how tanky these dudes are, even with a fully upgraded club. If we had tried doing this area when we first got access to it, it would be way tougher. So, hot tip for new players. Maybe don't do that. Maybe don't take on this place immediately. I guess I should have just ran in there and attacked them, huh? Ow! Quadruple kill! That was pretty good. Damn it. Ah, I saw that coming and he still got me. Dropping a lot of basic Titanite shards, which is very rude considering how difficult this place is. Okay, come on. Oldest trick in the damn book, and I fell for that shit hook, line, and sinker. Not my proudest moment. I can one-shot those statues at least. Can I make that jump? I don't know that I can. I'm gonna just ignore that for now. Alright, there are several gentlemen down here, and they can spawn those fire sentry things. Ow. They kind of just act autonomously, and I think they go away when they shoot a few fireballs. I think. Maybe not. They definitely go away when you kill the thing that summons them. Yeah, can you get a little closer? Ow. Oh my god. Ah! God, that just fully killed me. Holy shit. I wasn't expecting that. The dude's flamethrower attack murdered me. Also, the autonomous floating fireballs, they have their own health bars. You can't just, like, dispel them with a throwing knife or whatever. It's not really worth it to try and do that. You're better off just trying to kill the thing that summons them. Like that. Let's try this again. Oh, there's two of them. This is maybe not ideal. Well, I can one-shot those fireballs, actually. That's handy. You're not dead? Piss off, dude. I'm gonna just give myself a little more health to work with, I think. That seems like it'll be useful. Because even though we're kind of overpowered for this point in the game, this place is still tough. It'll still murder me if I'm not careful. Statue of a Taurus demon. Statues of various demons. Like the Asylum demon right there. Let's not fall down there. Let's not do that and say we did. Capra demon corpses. Just this place is just littered with corpses of monsters from the first game. God damn it! They got me again! Cadenza be even a little bit observant of obvious traps challenge. Impossible. Not even worth the effort to kill those things. There's not even anything over here. Unless they're guarding an illusory wall. And, you know, they might be. I gotta check. They sure aren't. That was a complete waste of time. Yay! I'll just lead back upstairs. Nothing else really up there that I want to concern myself with for the time being. Let's try this way first. Something died. Little ominous. There are a strange amount of rats down here. I'm remembering that now. And look, it's the corpse of the fair lady from Dark Souls 1, and nestled up next to it is almost assuredly Quelana. Picking up the Quelana pyromancy tome there pretty much confirms that. A pyromancy tome of Quelana containing her unique spells. These pyromancies can only be taught by a female master. Give to a female pyromancy master to learn Quelana's pyromancies. Quelana, the sole surviving witch of Izalith, once accepted a human pupil, but after the pupil moved on, she never took another. Okay, there are some items there, as you can see, but I don't necessarily think they're anything worth to us. And to even get to them, I would have to make use of the Flash Sweat Pyromancy and a lot of Estus Jugs, and I don't really want to do that, so I'm not going to. I'm simply not going to, and you can't make me. This is my stream, I'll do what I want. Moving on. Hello. Goodbye. Ah, fair enough. Like I said, there are a lot of illusory walls here, so I'm going to be checking that as we go. Hopefully not get too lost, but it's easy to get lost in here. Oh. I was like, what the hell was that? I don't know if you can hear that, but there are cicadas outside. They're doing the thing that cicadas do. AKA be really, really loud. Hey, fellas. Ow. Triple kill! Really? No fake walls here? Okay. Mimic check. Some large shards. Do they really expect you to come here so early? You fucking shouldn't. I'll tell you that right now. Alright, this area has a lot of basilisks. That luckily I can one-shot. But curse is no joke. Learned that earlier. Ah! Stop that. Titanite scale. I feel like there's a... Oh, there's a... Let me just check to make sure this is where we were previously. Yep, okay. I feel like there's an illusory wall somewhere in this area. Maybe not, but I'm gonna check anyway. Gotta be thorough. I'm trying to be as thorough as I can here with this playthrough. God, I still haven't figured out how I'm gonna stream Elden Ring. Like, not in a practical sense. Like, I can just do the thing I always do. I can just hit the built-in stream button on the PS4. I mean, like, how am I going to handle that playthrough? Because, like, I feel like if I were to do, like, every single mini-dungeon in that game, it would take ages. And also, I don't want to do that. And also, that would maybe be boring to watch, but... I don't know. I haven't decided on how I'm gonna do that yet. If anybody out there watching this has any ideas, I'm open to them. I am open to suggestions on how to make an Elden Ring playthrough in the year of our Lord 2025 maybe a little more interesting to watch. And not necessarily in like a challenge runny sort of way. I've only played through the game like once, and I haven't even done the DLC because that shit's $40, and I can't justify spending that much right now. Unless, of course, a generous viewer at home would like to donate to my Ko-fi page, which is linked down below. Hello again, Sorig. But yeah, if any viewers out there want to... Yeah! The grunt of effort was needed, yes. And he drops... he drops the Fune Knight's sword and shield, which is interesting. Once again, some items partially submerged in lava that I have no interest in going to get. Not worth it. But yeah, if any viewer out there feels like being generous enough to donate enough to get a specific game because they want me to stream it, feel free to do that, and I'll do my best to make that happen. Alright, I know for a fact that I haven't found everything there is to find in the Demon Ruins, but I'm gonna keep going anyway. Hello, Mr. Black Knight. Alright, these dudes are still deadly. Gotta take them very seriously. Seriously enough to three-shot them. That, thank you. Okie doke. Let's see what's up this ladder. You can make your own Sneak Eater jokes. I'm not going to. Haven't played that game. No interest in it, really. Moving on. Wow. Excuse me. Wow, another ladder. I love ladders. They're my favorite thing. There's gotta be a ladder enthusiast out there somewhere, right? Somebody who just, like, really, really fucking loves ladders. And it's like, hell yeah, ladders! Well, I mean, that would be Laddersmith Gilligan from Dark Souls 2, actually. We know what happened to him thanks to this game, sadly. Anyway. Homeward Bones. I'm gonna use those later. Alright, I need to be careful in this area because... wheel skeletons. They brought back the wheel skeletons. Alright, whew. There's two of them. They nerfed the shit out of them from their appearance in Dark Souls 1, which I'm grateful for because, oh my god, they were so goddamn annoying in that game. They only show up in like 2 places in the whole game, and they're terrible. I am fine with a nerf. Actually, thinking about it, I'm kind of surprised they didn't show up in Elden Ring. They would have fit right in the catacombs. The numerous different catacombs in that game. Alright, we got some ninja skeletons here. You could get over here real quick so I can bonk you to death. Thank you. One more. Nice try, buddy. That shit won't work on me. I'm too high of a level for you. We have reached the gigantic-ass ballista. And all we need to do to turn it off is push that lever. Easy peasy. Seems like maybe these giants were operating it at one point, but they died off a long time ago. That was weird. There wasn't a single item on any of those ledges. Incidentally, if you didn't get the items that can only be reached by like having the ballista shoot down into the place before you turn the ballista off, the only way to get them is you got to go all the way back here and turn it back on. That is annoying as hell. Ask me how I know. Oops, I didn't mean to go back here. I wanted to go back to the demon ruins. I want to explore around here a little bit more. There was a path I know I didn't take. Might lead to more goodies. I'm fairly certain there's at least one more bonfire down here, in fact. I would like to find that. Somewhere. You're being real annoying right now, my dude. I guess this is a good place to farm Titanite shards if you want to do that against annoyingly powerful enemies. Right, it didn't go this way. Maybe there's nothing this way, but I want to check anyways. Ow. Aha! Ah! What? What just happened? Oh, Black Knight. Get staggered, nerd. Thanks for the ember. See, it was good that we came back here. And we got the Black Knight sword, too. Let's take a look at that, see what the stats on it are. As soon as I can find it. 18 dex, not using it. I will not put a single point into dexterity this entire playthrough. We are all strength all the time. Actually, have I? Nope, I haven't. Good. I would like to keep it that way. Yes, yes, you're very intimidating. Bonk. Any fake wall enjoyers in here? Where my fake wallers at? That's definitely a thing people say. And not a mildly cringy joke I just came up with on the fly. Don't worry about it. Guess not. Moving on. Yoo-hoo! Anybody else in here that I should be aware of? There's that guy over there. I missed! Undone by my own mistimed input. Alas and alack. Ow. I keep thinking I have more poise than I do. It's kind of annoying me, to be honest. Okay, there's got to be a fake wall somewhere in here, right? In fact, I'm pretty sure that busting through an illusory wall is how you get to a bonfire in this area. So I'm gonna be smacking every single wall until I find it. It's gotta be somewhere, right? Riveting gameplay. Only here on twitch.tv/Little Cadenza. Follow today. Fair enough. That just leads back here. Okay. What is up here? Oh, this is the bonfire. I thought you had to get... Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Oh, this dude's gonna be a problem. No longer a problem. Cicadas are going crazy, by the way. I don't know if you can hear that. That seemed fairly obvious to me. The illusory wall, not the cicadas. I don't want to drop back down there. That's just the first... That's just the opening room. Run through the slime hallway. Oh. Yep, we're back. We're all the way back here. Nice. Well, I screwed myself over a little bit. This is fine. Ow. Excuse me. Pardon me. Leaving now. Why don't I just recharge? I can kill that dude again. It'll be fine. Damn it. That didn't kill you? It should have killed you. Whatever. Let's wait on that a little bit before I go charging in there. Or maybe not. This area over here seems like more of a dead end. Possibly. You thought. You thought incorrectly. Now get in here so I can kill you. Thank you for getting in here so I can kill you. Yoink. An Izalith Pyromancy Tome. Might need to give that to Carla. I have a couple things I need to give to Carla, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I guess that's it for this room. Fair enough. Now we can go back this way and see what lies down this path. I don't like the sound of that. Oh, we're below the crabs. I see. And I'm guessing you can have the ballista shoot, like blow open a path back down here. I'm not interested in doing that. What I am interested in doing is going back to the last bonfire. Actually, I should probably go back to Firelink and try and squeeze out another level before we fight the boss here. I'm gonna do that. Could have saved everyone some time by doing that to begin with, but oh well. $34,000? Let's see here. How much does that give me? Oh yeah. 2 more of these will get me there. Excuse me, perfect.
Very well then.
Time to start pumping strength. 1983. Is exactly how many souls I have. That was probably an important year for video games. I don't remember any game that came out in 83 off the top of my head. Did Hydelite come out that year? Or was that 84? I don't remember. Anyway, the demon ruins are weird in that there's not like a boss fight in there, in the ruins themselves. There's a bunch of stuff to grab, but no like boss. The boss of the demon ruins is just kind of off to the side over here. Weird how they handled that, but it's fine. Great Swamp Cuculus. I don't think we'll be needing her assistance. No fanfare or anything, it's time to fight the old Demon King. This dude gave me a lot of trouble in my first playthrough, but oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Ow. Yeah, this guy gave me a hell of a lot of trouble in my first playthrough of this game. But it seems like it's not going to be the case here. Oh my god, I even staggered him. Ow. Mistimed that dodge. Okay, I need to respect this and just run away. Mistimed the piss out of that. Gotta respect this too. Conjuring a whole bunch of meteors to try and kill you. I'm gonna top up just to be safe. Ugh, dude, come on. Can you use anything except for your most annoying attacks, please? Why did I lose my lock on there? I wanted to let him do that because he actually gets weaker after that quote-unquote power-up attack. It's thematic. And he's dead. That was extremely easy. I got smacked around a lot because I wasn't taking it too seriously, but damn. Poor bastard never stood a chance. Soul of the Old Demon King. The shriveled Old Demon King is now like a clump of burnt ash, but he is the last living witness of the chaos of Izalith. Okay, that's the Demon Ruins crossed off the list. There's an optional area we can't get to yet, and there's one that we can, back near the Dancer's Bonfire. So let me get a level real quick. Not quite enough. There we go.
Welcome, host. Very ready.
Let's see if we can make anything fun with the old Demon King's soul here.
Aha.
We can make Chaos Bed Vestiges. Not really interested. We can make his Great Hammer. Great Hammer of the Old Demon King. This weapon has survived since Old Izalith and is imbued with remnants of the Chaos Flame. Sure, we'll make that. Why not? Okay, we'll probably spend the rest of stream taking care of this little optional area. Or at least starting to do that. I can maybe get some things done in 15 minutes, we'll see. Back up the ladder again, up the ladder again. Does not open from the side. Do they ever? Do they ever open from the side? Signs point to no. Yoink. Hey, bud. That worked out. It shouldn't have worked out, but it did. Speaking of things working out, let me put firebombs back on my shortcuts. For reasons that will make themselves known momentarily. I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. I'm very smart. Just waiting on the lever. I think there's a place you can drop off on this elevator to get an item. And I do want to do that. Yeah, right here. Hup. There's a poison swamp down in the bottom there, so this is actually better. Welcome to the Consumed King's Garden. This place isn't very big, but oh boy is it dangerous. Ooh, an Estus shard. I'm tempted to go back to Firelink right away, but I'm not going to. Chunk. We have several of these gentlemen here. They are not pleasant. They've never been pleasant. They never will be pleasant. That's just not how they roll. I don't remember if this is poison or toxic. I'm gonna equip the standard purple moss clumps just in case. And shred very carefully. God, there's freaking 3 of them in this one area. Fine. One down, 2 to go that I'm aware of. There might be more. Dark gem for weapon infusion, should I want it? Where's the other one? I don't want to attack that one until I know where the other one is. And it bothers me that I don't. Doesn't bother me to pick up a chunk, though. I'll happily do that. Human pine resin. That's pleasant. Let me just go kill you real quick. Get flattened, nerd! Thank you for the Estus refill. Toxic. Great. Not just normal poison, so I can't afford to ignore it. So I'll go ahead and take that off. Don't have to worry about it. Maybe I can just ignore these dudes. Well, I can't really do that. One of them's guarding... They're both guarding the path forward now. Great. Great, 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 great. I don't love this, I won't lie. But I'm fairly certain this way leads to a shortcut. So let me just run over here. Nothing else in this room? Doesn't seem like it. Over there, okay. I remembered that dude was there right at the last second. Someone's casting a spell. You. Two of them. Great. Okay. I'll take it. Thanks for succumbing to the fall damage, nerd. Behold, the shorted cut. Although it's not much of a shortcut, you still gotta run through a bunch of tough enemies. Well, not tough enemies, but a bunch of enemies. Kind of an annoying shortcut, actually. It's not even that short. You just pick which version... You just have to pick which path you want. They're both about the same length. Grab this. I don't remember what that does. Reduces damage from backstabs. May be more useful for PvP purposes, but not for mine. Right. Don't want those guys to get buffed. That would not be good for anyone, least of all me. Hawkwood. Right. Not right now. Ow. Ow. Damn it. Outplayed. Extremely underestimated that dude, unfortunately. That's fine. Let me take those off my hotbar, don't really need them. I forgot to send the elevator back up. Like a smart person. So now I have to do that while dealing with these nerds. Actually, it's fine. Take the secret path on the way back up, so I don't have to do that rigmarole again, in case I die again, and I might. Ow. Oh, he's got poise. I forgot about the Estus shard that I have. Thank you. Hey, bud. Completely screwed that up. Ow. Get staggered. Thank you for the ring. You know what? I don't want to fight this boss right now. I'm going to go back to Firelink and call it a day. We can fight him later. Hell, we'll probably fight him first thing next stream. $36.4. I have 2 Estus shards. And just try and squeeze out one more level. And an undead bone shard. I need to do all that before I sign off for the night. 33 strength, nice. Burn that, got a +9 Estus, lovely. Ah, does what? Okay.
Be careful.
We're good. So, let's see. Next Wednesday, at 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will be continuing on with more Dark Souls 3. We'll fight the boss of the Consumed King's Garden, whatever that might be. Tackle some optional areas, then maybe do the Grand Archives, see how that shakes out. Let me think. There's the Grand Archives, and then there's the area beyond. There's the optional area beyond that, and there's that. I think if we do everything there is to do that's left next stream, then we should be able to get started with the DLC on the following stream 2 weeks from now. But I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Next stream will be on Saturday, same time, 4:30 p.m. Central Standard. I'll be playing more Street Fighter 6, doing more ranked matches. It was a lot of fun to do that last week, and I've been having even more fun doing casual matches in between. I'm excited to get back to ranked, maybe climb up a few more categories, we'll see. But until then, thank y'all for watching. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time.